Artists that I badly wanted to perform on my wedding, more than he performed. You know?
I think it was me and Maurice Kio.
Yeah, you and Maurice Kio. You know, I'm always addicted. I always tell the team that, hey, I was said, yeah, by the band and every time they bring music, I see their music, even when they don't deliver, I'm like, yes? Thank you. He was here by 9. Before the show, while we were setting up.
8:50, I guess.
8:50.
But it's one thing for young people to learn. Don't disrespect time. Always be on time and come before time, because when you come before time, if there's anything that happens before that time, you can rectify. But there's nothing to rectify when you come there.
Oh,
because
yes.
you are the daughter of the time and things go messy. What do you do?
I can imagine. I can only imagine. 2 months back, I was getting free hugs around in Tinder. There's a young lady who was congratulating me for the album. Congratulations on your album. I was like, yeah, you are welcome. Let's now officially congratulate the owner of the album. Congratulations on the album. Yeah? Do you also get that sometimes?
Yeah, people say, you guys look alike with Kalungi. And I'm like, not even one eye over.
I know.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I'm like, okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Alright, now, Gloria Boogie, how are you?
Good, I'm good, how are you?
People we are watching, boys we are watching, we are paying attention to the vocals, they are paying attention to the entire package. Do you experience that? Even out there?
Yeah.
I even saw the same with Apass, you're performing and you were enjoying the moment. It was like, yeah, go brother, go brother, go brother. That's how it's supposed to be. Do you experience that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I've seen your pictures online. I started with the pictures, then now the videos. Do you think the way you look has in a way been a plus to your music or artistry in general?
I think so, and I'm grateful to God.
What kind of feedback do you get out there? What are the fans saying, especially the male?
Well,
Yeah.
good music, that's what they tell me.
They are not appreciating other things. Okay, when you met Apass, what kind of compliments was the brother sharing?
Apass is like...
Was he also held back? Oh, the vocals are on point.
No, he's my mentor, so he has mentored me before. He's always been about my music.
While mentoring, don't you also appreciate?
I think she looks amazing. She can't deny that. She's a beautiful lady. But we met, I think, in 2019.
Yeah.
People are just getting to know about her now.
Oh, yes.
And that's the funny thing. It's like maybe people are saying, like, you just got to know this person today. No.
Yeah.
Before she even recorded the song. So that already shows you that I kind of like go deep again, kind of like let people come in and we kind of like vibe and see, and I let them grow. And as they grow, I'm like, okay, then at one stage I'll offer you something. So I was like, okay, now you're ready. You dropped some videos, you're showing me you're serious. Now I can jump on a song. That's how we jumped on that particular one.
Yeah. What do you like about her?
The energy. She likes what she does. She has a different voice. She has a different vibe compared to so many other Ugandan artists, because there's so many artists in Uganda, and finding an artist that has like a sweet, soft voice is rare, because most people are talking, not singing. So we have a lot of talking artists in the industry. And so many of the fans like that because they think like that. But when you find people who can really sing, appreciate it. Stop appreciating mediocrity.
Yeah. Keyword, stop appreciating mediocrity.
Because that is why Ugandans here complain and say, why are Nigerians surpassing us? If you're not supporting guys who sing well, and you like Thames, and you don't like a C, you do not like an artist like Gloria, you do not like artists like Akene, you do not like all those artists, people like Joshua Baraka. If you don't support people like that, you will be dumb and you will not improve this industry, because all you'll be doing is supporting things that are fake and then complain that we don't have quality. Quality is out there. you give those artists a chance as well.
Oh yeah.
Give the younger ones a chance. Me, I stand for young people. I'll be honest with you. I'm 34 years of age. I'm not your age mate. And I'll be honest with you. I love the young people and the energy. It's always nice because you guys love new things, you like trendy stuff. But it's very important to support real stuff. Because real is rare. But in Uganda, fake is everywhere.
Oh yeah. Fake is what's trending.
You get the point.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Leo Puzzle is my friend.
Yeah.
You think he does not know that this song is stupid? You think he doesn't know? He knows. That's like my boy. Like he knows his song is crap.
Yeah.
But so many people push it, and I like it. The same way you're pushing Leo Puzzle is the same way I want you to push Wakulya. Yeah. The same way you're pushing all those songs like, let's say, Gravity or whatever. Do the same. Give all these other young people a chance and push them. Because that's your generation. If you put it down and start supporting mediocrity only, you will complain that we have no quality, but you're supporting the dumbed down quality. It is you. It's your case. You know, for me, I think it's the fans. And I hope people can look at an artist like Gloria and give her the effort, give her the support. Because what happens is that if you don't, the younger ones who are trying to do the music, they lose the faith. If someone is not getting the support, they'll lose faith and drop this music and leave you with the fake artists. And you enjoy that.
Nice. We shall be digging in, that. Let me first cross to Gloria. Gloria, briefly tell me, maybe in a few words, your story, how you started, how you met Apass, and the first song that you performed, melodic, it's sweet for the ears, you write your own music. How has the journey been?
The journey has been great. So great. I met Apass in 2019, as you've heard. He's been my mentor before the people I'm working with. He taught me so much, and so I started recording literally in 2020, but then COVID happened and everything was on a break. After COVID, I came back knowing exactly what I want, and with some training and mentorship, I started my music. Currently, I have a management, hit post management. Yeah, so my first song is titled 500 Shillings. It's a single with Nesim, written by Nesim. The next one is Aliwa with John Black, produced by Your Cookie, and written by Trevor Good.
Okay.
So I co-write a little bit, but most of these songs you've heard are written.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's been like your best moment thus far?
Pardon?
Best moment thus far?
Meeting
Apass. What do you like about Apass? Because it's a cross-cutting question. What do you appreciate about him?
I appreciate the fact that he's down to earth and really gives time to the youth, teaches the young people so much, unlike other big stars that don't really have time for that.
Yeah. They don't have time. He has the time. You see,
Give it time.
Apass is very selective, I think, with the artists he's worked with. But the pieces they put together are always incredible. That piece you did with Eki, Tasha, the one with Lillian. This is timeless music that you can even play right now and be like, wow, was this released? I think yesterday, you seem to put a lot of time in music, and you seem to be very particular on who you choose to work with.
Yeah, it's intentional because I feel like you have to work with people that have a goal and a vision as well. So you see them and you see how hungry they are for what they're doing. Because I'm also a hungry artist. Like, it's like every minute is lunchtime. Like, I'm always like, how do I do something more? Even with what I do. And I like people who want to do that. And I want to see them do what they do. That's why for me, I'm the one who looks for the artist. You don't look for me. You try to look for me, I just tell you go away.
Yeah.
I want to see you do what you do, and when I see you, I'm going to keep watching. And until I see that, okay, somewhere, I'll message you myself.
Yeah.
There is no ego involved. Like, I'll check you out and I'll respect that, okay, now you're somewhere, so now let's build on that. And I feel like it's the best way to work with people, where it's genuine, where you're looking for them. They can also see that you value what they do. It's not like, oh, you just reached out to someone, you take the person. I don't want that. I would rather like come to you and I'm like, you know what, I like what you're doing. I think you're doing here well. I think you can improve this, and then we talk through it, and then we build and see.
Yeah. That's good to hear. Now, what do you think is triggering people to push music which is not that good? Music which might be branded as silly music?
It's the society. We have a broken society in Uganda, and people may not want to agree, and at the same time, most people lack intelligence, emotional intelligence. And when you find so many people who lack that, they just go with anything. It's good to sing songs that are about love or whatever, but how do you package them? You think my album does not have songs that are love or sex or about all that? It's life. All of you are here because of sex.
True story.
Everyone here is here because of love.
Oh yes.
Everyone is here because of love making. But then how do you package that? You get the point. Are you trying to do explicit music, or you're going to edit? And I feel like so many of the artists have to edit. If you're going to do all these songs and just be blunt and vulgar, I just don't think it makes sense. You know? And for me, I think that's one of the biggest problems, but also the audience. The audience likes things that are easy for them. So since people like things that are easy, if something feels very easy, it is easy for them to digest because of the lack of intellect. You get the point? Because if I do, I'll give you an example. When I released Dida Dada, I knew you would like it. Because it's simple.
The beats, you know.
You get it. If I do a song like, let's say, Tuli Kubigede, I know you like it, but I know you like it best off the message. If I do a song like Wamu, it's a love song, but you can relate because of the message. I'm not just trying to do stuff like chupa kuchupa. I'm not like a drinker. I'm not very interested in alcohol, but I can drink. I just choose not to majority of the times. But I know that people drink, so I give them a chance to enjoy a song that talks about that. The thing is, how do you present your stuff? For me, that's my worry. Because I believe people like easy and simple things. Songs like work, it's a big song. Why is it a big song? Because it's easy to digest. You know, people like that kind of microwave music.
Interesting. Now, let's speak about your new album. You released, is it a 50 track? 42 track album. It's like a 4-in-1. So people who do an album, 8 songs, 9, and a bonus there. It's a 4-in-1. What inspired, motivated you to go all in with all that?
So Calvin, I'll tell you one thing. I've never been a kind of artist who does music so that you like me. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters if you like or you don't like. I just want to do my best for you, whether you like it or not. You get the point? So whenever you believe that people should like you, that is ego. And this is what people don't understand. I've seen so many people say, man, Apass, man, you have a big ego. I'm the nicest artist in the whole of Uganda. In the whole of Uganda, I'm probably the nicest. But I'm very crispy. You can ask my friend. Me, if you mess up with anything, I ban you. I ban you like for 3 months. I'm like, you know what, this one, we had a plan on a particular day. You messed it up. We are going to see each other in 6 months or next year. That is how I work. Because then you get to respect, because we don't have too much time.
Let me ask you, that speaks a lot to do with the discipline, work ethic,
Exactly.
and that, you know, which Many people fall short of.
Exactly.
Someone is booked for an interview, they either show up very late or they don't show up at all.
Exactly.
Someone is booked to perform somewhere for a concert, they have actually been booked in multiple places. You know, that they can't be everywhere.
Exactly.
You know?
I'll give you an example. Like yesterday I was performing for NSSF.
Yeah.
That side of Aquarius, Chico. There's a place that I was performing yesterday. But I performed, but I was awake by 6. I was performing at 9.
Yeah. Are you able to maintain that? And I believe this should be to the benefit of the artists out there. I don't want to use the word unserious. You know?
Some of them are.
Yeah. Okay. To some unserious artists out there, help them.
I can only tell them that if you don't respect this thing is not going to give you much. And if it gives you, it's going to be for just a matter of minutes. You'll have your 13 minutes or 15 minutes of fame, and they will just vanish all over a sudden. But going back to what you were saying about the album for me means a lot because that's why I called it Bagonza. Why my album is Bagonza is because I am the only person who can never lie to myself. I can never lie to myself. So if I put my name on something, just know it's serious. Just know it's serious. Because why would I put my name on something when it's unserious?
Yeah.
Everything I do, I take it serious.
Yes.
Whether it's a recording with another artist, whether it's my own projects, and I take the fans very serious because there's a lot of respect for the fans. I don't do music for myself. I do it for the fans, and I do it as a service. So I'm always looking at how do I serve my fans best, and that's why I did a 42-track album. We recorded 126 songs for this album.
Yeah.
So even cutting down to 42. Me, I see people say, oh, you're doing no work. You don't worry. Even at age 50, you're going to see me. Exactly, like you're going to see me even at age 50. Why? It's because I've planned. In 2014, I have songs I recorded in the time of 2014 that I've not released, and there are more than 1,000. That is in that time. So if I ever want to bring a vibe that is in the Kubigere era, I just pick maybe out of those, and I'm like, okay, let me give you some of those.
Yeah.
If I want to give you songs in the times where I created Gamululu, I have them.
How do you do this? Do you have like a home-based studio?
Yeah, I have 2 studios. I have a moving studio that can move, and I have a stationary one. And I feel like that is a staple for any artist. If you truly care about your art, have like a studio, learn how to mix, learn how to do a bit of tweaking here and there, and then build off that. Because when you have such a thing as an artist, having a studio, you're not beaten down by time. Because if you have an idea, you can just place it.
Yeah.
For an artist who does not have a studio, a solo vewaka, nga ina idea, gwagenda otuukira nga bamunyiziza, waliwo emotoka emupakinze mu maaso, simanya kino kihapeninze, waliwo amukubidde essimu and all that.
Yeah.
You don't face such challenges when you have something within your corner. Because you just go around the corner and get that done. But if you have to move around, because the mood can change.
Yeah.
But if you can work within the moment, it's the best thing ever.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Artists seem to be struggling with professionalism. Gloria Boogie, you're a newbie in the industry, and I believe you've also been hearing or even witnessing this, maybe backstage, maybe on the shows that you've been to. How have you been able to build your professionalism as someone who is in the music business?
I think you just need to know what you want and stick to that. Everyone has principles. So if you follow your principles, negativity won't get into your way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, fortunately, I have a management, so also helps for me not to face such challenges.
For a female, do you think it's better to have a female manager or a male manager? Road manager and all this, basically someone who is always around you. Are you better off with the male or are you better off with the female?
Both are okay, but me, I would prefer male because, ladies, I know myself because I'm a lady. I mean, sometimes Bali ladies tend to be less professional. Like mood swings, maybe, or periods, maybe, I don't know, like Male is always better.
You've closely worked with your sister. How are you doing? And congratulations on the wedding. For some people, it's really hard working with family, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Having that, you know, the line clearly drawn that this is professional, this is family. And she's alluding to ladies being quite moody. I don't know for you how your experience has been.
First of all, like, okay, she has like a male manager, I have a female manager. Now, the thing is this, for me, I believe if you have a set of rules, what you do, what you don't, and you can always communicate to each other with respect, I feel like you can't fail with anyone you're working with. Because what if the option is female, what do you do? What if the option is male, what do you do? And probably you prefer like a female person, maybe because they're softer, they speak nicer and all that. I feel like my sister sometimes cuts through certain things because of how her tone is. Even me, I'm good with people, but I'm a bit intimidating to a certain extent. If I'm like in offices, it's kind of different. I'm a bad man. So for her, being in such spaces, it's like she's more calm, more relaxed. Me, I'm like a lion.
I saw a video of yourself, I don't know who captured it, you're walking down the streets of Kampala, and you were like, hey, artists really walk down the streets, you know, jump on the border, you know, with many wondering how you're able to do that.
Yes. It's so funny. Like, people don't understand that in my beginning, like coming up and all that, even before people knew me, I would walk around streets. Why would I deny myself that opportunity? Because I'm an artist. Being an artist is a job like any other person's job. It's a passion and it's a job. But I can't look at myself beyond other people. That I can't walk around the street, I can't do all that. Like, I can do anything. I don't feel like I'm cut out to only be maybe in like nice clubs, driving my Benz that little Pazo was talking about, doing all this. Actually, I'm not even driving, it's in the garage for some reason. But the thing is that those things are just things you have, status symbols, but you're just a human being. And on that day, I'd gone to fix my computer downtown, and I know so many people downtown because I used to work there. I used to repair computers. These are things people probably don't know. I used to sell movies, I used to sell music. These are the things I used to do. So I know majority of the people in Majestic, I know so many people in Mutasa, I have so many friends I used to work with. So it's funny that when someone sees you, Agamba, man, you guys cheated to go uptown. You see, go over Jew and when you to get downtown. But the problem is that people are new to that. I was reading the comments. Someone said, whereas people are not screaming or whatever. Do you think if someone saw Apass walking down, first thing first they scream? Let me tell you, first thing first they are thinking it's not you. Second thing is like they are trying to figure out you. By the time they are figuring out you're gone.
You're gone. Now, how has being yourself? Well, I know many celebrities are struggling with this. Sometimes I go to the market with my wife to, buy stuff. So come to the market, and I want this to come from you, How has being yourself, helped you in a way? Some of them are complaining, we are depressed because the public is watching. They are always watching us, So for how has being true to yourself helped you?
First thing, I have never lost myself as a human being. When I look at myself, I see Babonza. I don't see Apass. Because Apass is something I created. I cannot let the thing I created control me. If you go create a name for yourself, don't be too absorbed in the fame. All these things disappear at one stage. One day people will dismiss me, one day people will get tired of me, one day people will want somebody new. You get me? And they dismiss me. What will I be able to do as a person? Those are things artists should think about. And the problem is that what we have with artists is because they get so deep into the character of what they are on TV, and they forget to be a human being. You be human.
Oh yeah.
You're only human.
Oh,
You're a
yeah.
human being making music. You're not a star as you think that you're a star everywhere.
Tell
So,
Gloria Mukia, how are you holding up? I know it's the ladies that are out of this couch, they tell you how hard it is for them outside there on the streets. You know, on TV, they're seeing the videos, I'm watching you on Snapchat. How are you holding up?
be honest, can those 3 people satisfy the whole of Uganda with music? Impossible. So how are they the big 3? So if you have to think about it, think about the industry as a whole. That's why Nigeria is going further. They have so many big artists, they don't have one. If you're talking about Nigeria, you will say Joe Boy, you will say Fireboy, you will say Simanya BX, Vichi Boju, you are going to say Bana, you're going to say all these guys are doing well, they are all big. I feel like Uganda should have big artists. If you come out as an artist, you're starting up, believe you're big first of all. Believe you're big, even if you're a little you're starting. Believe you're big, come into the industry as a big man. When I came into the industry, I came like a big man. I was a small boy, but I knew mentally I'm big. So what was one of my first songs was Tetubatia. I knew I feared no one. I was not even saying Tetubatia in general, I was saying it's a Sikutia. You get the point? So I believed in myself. I believe that so many young artists out there who are starting, or whoever you are, believe you are something and work so hard to be the something you believe. Your belief and that something will meet. It's only just a matter of time.
Nice. Left with 4 minutes to end this segment. But even after this segment, Apass will be returning again with Gloria to take your questions, right? So as we get into this last set of questions, someone was complaining here. Let me read the message. Timothy, it's quite a long one, but he's saying you have many followers on Twitter, but you don't follow them, and some of them are taking questions. But they are following you, you are not following.
You see that on TikTok, I follow like maybe 46 people. I may unfollow them all in the next 10 minutes. Because you see, that's the problem with people. What do you gain if I follow you? And that's one thing someone has to think about. Deep down, like if I did follow you, what would you gain? People feel like, well maybe, people feel like when you don't follow people, Musimanya, why don't you follow people? So many people follow you. Yeah, so many people follow me because I'm a leader. So why should I follow you? Where are you going to lead me to? You get the point? So if you're not going to lead me anywhere, why should I follow you? There's no need for me to follow you. So for me, I chose, and on Twitter specifically, this is the first time I'm actually telling people why I don't follow people on Twitter.
They want follow for follow.
Because Twitter as a platform, if you follow someone, everything they tweet you're going to see, even things you don't want to see. And for me as a person, like, I feel like you are what you eat. And what you eat is not only food, it's everything you take in. Whether you're watching things, whatever you watch, it becomes you. Because that's your perception and that's what you're seeing, so you take in that. So I feel like as a person, I don't want to see so much. Even Ugandan artists, most of them, I don't follow them on Instagram. You go check.
Are you by the friends with some of them? I've seen artists who are like, you know,
we are,
Gambos, what?
We are, what should I call them? We could say that we are acquaintances. What else can I say? I know them. I've seen them around, but we don't have to be friends. There's no way it was written, but I need to be friends.
2 questions. These are direct questions. Would you date a fellow musician?
Yeah, if she presented the right energy to me, and she looked nice.
Would you date a fellow musician?
I don't think so.
Lying.
Would you date a fan?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, my girlfriend is my fan.
Now,
Like a big fan. Big fan.
I'm talking about these guys who met on Facebook, sliding into
I
DMs.
also met my girlfriend in the DMs. I was started talking and I thinking, like she's smart, she's clever, she says certain things, she's deep with my stuff, like she understands my stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is the one.
Yeah. So you're into the smart girls.
Yeah, I like someone who's smart because I feel like you need mental stimulation as another person. Sometimes if you're with someone who does not really add too much value, it kind of like breaks you down.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you're with someone and even when you keep quiet, there's that awkward silence.
Yeah.
It's like a moment you
crack a joke, now they get it the next year.
The next 2 years. What is that?
Listen guys, we